Hello again, Dwayne.
Hello.
Last time I saw you was Black Adam.
How you
Remember
doing?
a long time
Good
ago?
to see you.
You as well.
I was in London.
It was London, and
Yes.
you also had another drink. You were drinking something else at Black Adam.
Probably the same thing.
What is the secret drink? I need to know.
The secret is tequila.
Tequila.
Yes.
Right, okay. I'm trying to
Yes.
get more into tequila. But
Oh.
it's strong for me, even though I'm Scottish.
Yeah,
but I'm
well,
trying to blend it with things.
mix it with something.
Yeah, because that was
Nice.
refreshing.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Especially the one I make. Yes.
Well, listen, if you want to make me one, we can talk about it, but we've got to talk about this film. You are incredible in this. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you so much.
And I loved when you were talking about it in Venice, and I feel like this role's been really personal for you as well, right?
It's very personal for me. This one is personal, and the reception in Venice was crazy because we went into this unattached to an outcome, unattached to a reaction. You never know how people are going to respond to a film. I've been in them where people are so happy, hey, you made a great one. And then I've been in them too as well, or like, that flopped. Let's learn from that lesson. But this one was special. We went to Venice, and I was there with Mark Kerr. Mark Kerr, who's the man I play, he watched it with us. And that audience erupted.
And am I right in saying you met Mark when you were in your WWE days, and now you're
did.
playing him? What is going on?
So wild, isn't it, how the world can work? I met Mark in the late 90s, and we had post-workout lunch together. And I was interested back then because already he was ascending. He was already Mark Kerr. He was the most dominant heavyweight in the world. And I was so interested in his training and in his ascension, and then what kind of money is he making, and because at that time I wasn't making that much money, and but yeah, it's so wild that now years later here we are.
And I love the friendship between you and Emily. I love you two together. Did you ever think, back in the day from Jungle Cruise, you'd be here doing a film like this together?
No. We always talked about working together and trying to figure out what it is and what it would be, but this was, it's like Kismet, how it's just kind of in the stars. Universe works, God works, whatever the higher power is that you believe in, and it's like, with Emily, I sent her the documentary of the Smashing Machine. She was filming Oppenheimer with Benny Safdie at that time. And then Benny said, hey, you know Dwayne, right? You guys are friends? She's like, yeah, he's one of my best friends. He's like, I was going to do something with him called Smashing Machine, but COVID happened. And so I sent her the documentary, and she loved it. And I'll never forget that call. She called me, and she said, you must make this movie, and I'm going to text you and Benny together. You have to do it together. So in a way, Emily Blunt was the glue.
And that's amazing. And just finally then, as Dwayne Johnson, what was it like being told that you have to get bigger?
Oh my God. That's what he said. Yeah, he's like, you got to get bigger, puffier. And at first I told him, I said, well, give me 24 hours. Let me think about this. And then I went back to Benny and I said, I get it. Mark is a big guy. He's a lot bigger than I was back then, a lot bigger than I am now. But I also knew that there was a real challenge because that's 30 pounds of muscle. There's a different quality of muscle that Mark Kerr had, and it's not like, hey, I'm going to go eat milkshakes and cheeseburgers, every day. Not that. I wish it was that kind of role, but it wasn't. And so it was putting on the weight and at the same time making sure that I was still able to move and be athletic and be in the cage and be in the ring. And that was hard. That was really, really hard. And it was hard to carry that weight. So not only did I have to carry it for 3 months, but then 2 weeks later, when we wrapped Smashing Machine, I went into live action Moana as Maui. So I had to keep the weight on. So my joints are like hurting. I'm still recovering.
Excuse the pun, but you smashed it. I'm off to get your tequila recipe now.
Thank
you so much. It's so good to see you
Good to
again.
see you
Wait,
too.
I'm serious. I'm going to go and get it.
Well, it's at the bar.
I'm going to go.
Yes, please go.
Lots of
Turn
love,
on.
Dwayne.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.